Namaste, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. This is a very special video that I put together for you. It's gratitude yoga and a metta meditation. What an incredible thing to be doing on Thanksgiving. The best part about our YouTube videos is that you get to do this on your own time. So if you're busy with family or whatever you are doing this wonderful holiday, you can take an hour out of your time to do a little bit of a special stretch with me, and we'll do a little metta meditation. Metta is a meditation that deals with compassion and love and understanding for people. And it's people, not only yourself. You start with yourself, because remember, if compassion doesn't include yourself, it's incomplete. So we'll begin, when that time comes, we'll be beginning with ourselves, and we'll be sending out love, compassion, gratitude, understanding, and a lot of love on this day. So what I want you to understand, the gratitude part is easy. It's going to be a lot of heart opening. It's going to be based in a mellow flow style. Mellow flow has been described to me from my students as slow flow on a chill pill. I do things a little differently when I do a mellow flow versus my slow flow classes. It is that pace, but it's toned down quite a bit. So what I'm asking you to do is just make sure you have some propping around with you. You're going to need probably one block or two. If you don't have a block, that's cool. It doesn't matter. I tell everyone all the time, I said, my first block actually was a book. I was talking with one of our teachers here. She goes, I remember using a coffee can, a full coffee can, to use it for a support. Anything that will work as long as you're able to put your body weight on it and support it. The other thing you will need in this class will be a strap or something like a strap. Now, there are so many things you can use for a strap. There's more options here than there. So if you don't have a yoga strap, that's okay. My very first yoga strap, believe it or not, was my stepfather's tie. So if you have a men's tie, that's perfect. You can use one of those. You could use a scarf like what I'm wearing. I actually have a lot of students who use this all the time when they're practicing. So you always have that option as well. That's not a big deal. You can use a belt. You can use a piece of rope. I have had a student use a towel recently. Just make sure it's wide enough so that if you can reach and you could actually do something like this with it, it would work. Whatever you need, believe it or not, you have all kinds of different things you can use for props. Once upon a time, we didn't have props. The other thing is, I don't have a mat. Okay, so you don't have a mat. How about a beach towel? My very first mat was a beach towel. We won't talk about it. Everyone's been laughing because I tell them it was a 1970s beach towel. For those that have been around as long as I have, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I kind of go, oh, it's a 1970s beach towel. So whatever you have, take a moment today, take some time for yourself, and we're going to actually do a little nice stretch. We're going to open up our heart centers. We're going to do a little bit of metta and relax. For your shavasana, we will do metta in shavasana. So when we get to shavasana, you'll know that we're getting ready to do that part of the meditation. What I would suggest that you do, because it is November, it is a little chilly, and your blood pressure does drop when you do shavasana and meditation. What I would suggest that you do is have a blanket, have a sweater. I'm known for my sweaters, so I will take this off at some point during our practice today, and then I'll be putting it back on when we go to meditate. So we're going to begin in Sukhasana. We're going to begin in simple cross-legged pose. If your hips are tight, you can take your supports. You can roll up a blanket. You can set it underneath your sit bones. Those are those bony bones that we sit on, so that you can open up your hips. What I'd like for you to do next is take your right hand and place your left hand in it, and you're going to lightly touch your thumbs. This is the cosmic mudra. You're going to set your hands right in your lap. You're going to bring your shoulders up by the ears and drop the shoulder blades down the back. Bring the chin parallel with the floor. Close the eyes. Drop the chin down. Take a cleansing breath here. Inhale through the nose and sigh out the mouth. Take a moment now to just bring your focus inward. And begin to allow yourself to settle into the pose, into the moment. With every exhalation, release any tension held anywhere in the body. Simply allow yourself to relax. If you find you're holding tension somewhere in the body and some part of the body refuses to relax, on your next inhale, send your breath to that part of your body. As you exhale, feel that part of your body begin to relax, to release out the tension, allowing you to settle a little deeper, to relax a little bit more. Bring one hand to the lower belly, below the belly button, one hand to the upper chest, above the heart center. As you inhale, feel the belly float forward, feel the chest lift up nice and tall. As you exhale, the chest drops and the belly floats back towards the spine. As you inhale, say to yourself, so. As you exhale, say to yourself, hum. This is nothing more than the sounds that we make when we inhale and exhale, and it simply means I am that. The prana, the life force energy that we breathe in, keeping us alive. And notice as you use the mantra so and hum, your breath deepens even more. The mind begins to soften and relax as you focus on your breath. Bring prayer hands together in front of the heart center for the Anjali Mudra. Continue to take slow, long, deep breaths, using the mantra so and hum if you so choose. And if you'd like to set an intention for this practice, take the moment. Now is the time. Maybe lightly crack your eyes. I'm going to have you bring your hands in front of you. You're going to inhale, lift the chest up nice and tall. Exhale, you're going to walk the hands out. Release the head down and breathe into the back of your body. Bringing the head back to neutral, walk the hands back up. Bring your hands to either side of you. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release the right hand down. Begin to walk it out. Coming down only as far as feels comfortable, keeping your sit bones, those bony bones that we sit on, right on the floor. As you reach over with the left hand, rolling your top shoulder back. You're breathing into your side ribs. Walk the right hand in. Right hand comes up overhead. Deep inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. And again, just walking it out. Only as far as feels comfortable. You're reaching over with the right hand, rolling that top shoulder back. Sitting up nice and tall on your sit bones as you breathe into your side ribs. Walking left hand in, left hand comes up overhead. Deep inhale. Exhale, twisting over to the right. Left hand to the right knee and right hand behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Remember, your twist comes from your core here. Your hands are only there for support. Keep your shoulders down and your gaze low. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, twisting over to the other side. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, left. Exhale, twist. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, feel as if you press back through water. You're going to rest your hands on your knees. You're going to inhale, lift the chest, drop the shoulders, look up. Exhale, round the shoulders, chin right to the chest, belly button pressing back towards the spine. Move with your own breath. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale, rounding. One more time, look up. One more time, round. Come to sit up nice and tall. This is where you're going to need your strap, your scarf, whatever you're using as a strap. What I want you to do is loop it around your hands. Make it shoulders width, so it's not too wide and it's not too narrow. And then you want to bring it out to shoulder height. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, strap behind the head. Keep the neck in line with the rest of the spine by keeping the chin parallel with the floor. Feel the opening in the chest, opening in the upper back and shoulders. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, down to shoulder height. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, strap behind the head. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, down to shoulder height. We're going to do this one more time. So it's inhale, lift. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, strap behind the head. Inhale, rise, back up, exhale, down to shoulder height. Release yourself from your strap or whatever you're using as a strap. Bring your hands to either side of you. Inhale, right arm up and around. Middle finger finds the inside of the left ear. Relax the shoulder down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, close the eyes. Right ear down towards the right shoulder. Keep it a gentle stretch. Keep that right shoulder down away from your ear. Open the eyes, come back to center, release the hand down. Inhale, left arm up and around, middle finger finding the inside of the right ear. Relax the shoulder down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, close the eyes, left ear down towards the left shoulder. Gentle stretch. Open the eyes, come back to center, release the hand down. Find table pose. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Tops of the feet rest comfortably on the floor. You're going to spread your fingers nice and wide here to protect the wrists. And then you're going to shift the weight a little side to side in a circular motion. You're going to bring the sit bones right back down towards the heels, and you're going to roll through both shoulders. And yes, you can make all kinds of neat snapping, crackling, and popping noises. All you're doing is breaking some fixations and adding a little lubrication to your joints. Change direction, shift your weight the opposite way. One more time, all the way around. Come to find a nice flat spine. We're going to do some cat and cows here. Inhaling, looking up at the ceiling. Exhale, rounding the spine, pressing the mat away with the hands and knees, gazing back between the knees. Move with your own breath. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale, rounding. One more time, look up. One more time, round. And come to find a nice flat spine. I want you to bring your right foot forward up between your hands. If it doesn't come up, you're going to give it a boost. You want to make sure that the knee is over the ankle. And then you're going to bring one hand to the front knee, then the other. Nice and tall through the body. You're going to settle into the hips here. You're going to drop your tailbone down close to the floor and feel the opening of your right hip flexor. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Relax the shoulders down as we come into Anjaneyasana. Low lunge. Lifting up through the heart center, feel the opening in the front of your body. Exhale, bring your hands down, let them frame either side of the foot. I want you to straighten your front leg. You're going to bring your forehead down towards the shin here. Now, if you need to, a block or support can go behind the leg with the hands on it as we come into Ardha Hanumanasana, half monkey pose. Bending the knee back over the ankle. You're going to slide the foot back, come back into table pose, and we're going to switch sides. So bring the right foot forward up between the hands. If it doesn't come up, you're going to give it a boost. You want to make sure the knee is over the ankle, and you're going to bring one hand to the front knee, then the other. Nice and tall through the body. Settling into the hips here. Dropping the tailbone down closer to the floor. Feel the opening the left hip flexor. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, relax the shoulders down, crescent lunge. Lifting up through the heart center. Feel the opening in the front of your body. Exhale, bring your hands down. Let them frame either side of the foot. From here, you're going to straighten the front leg. You're going to bring the forehead down towards the shin. And remember, if you need to, block or support behind the leg with your hands on it. Meaning the Ardha Hanumanasana, half monkey pose. Bend the knee back over the ankle, slide the foot back, come back into table pose. This is where you need your block or blocks or supports. If you only have one, you can put it sideways, put your hands on it. If you have two like I do, you're going to put them so that they're flat side down. You want them stable here. You want to keep the hips over the knees. You're going to bring these blocks, these supports out towards the front edge of your mat. And then you're going to lower your forehead down to the mat. If you're able to, you can lower your heart center. As we come into extended puppy, feel the opening in the chest, opening in the upper back and shoulders. The name of this pose is actually Anahatanasana. Anahata is your heart chakra. So the full definition or full translation of this pose is melting heart. Bringing the head back to neutral. You're going to walk your hands back up. And what I'd like you to do is slide your blocks back so that you're actually in table pose with your hands on the blocks. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, but they're on blocks. So they're up a little higher than they would normally be. What I want you to do next is hinge your hips forward. Bring the legs out behind you as we come into Urdhva Mukha Savasana, upward facing dog. And then coming back into table. Again, keeping your hands on your blocks, on your supports. Curl the toes under and press yourself back into downward facing dog. Now remember, we're going to think that downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Savasana, is nothing more than an upside down V. The top of the head is down towards the floor as you press your chest back towards your thighs. Soften your knees and you can pedal your feet a little right and left here, stretching out the backs of your legs. And then coming high up on the toes, lowering both heels down, coming into the full down dog position. Take a full inhale and exhale here. Take another inhale. Exhale, lightly touch the knees to the mat and uncurl the toes. We're going to come right into Balasana, child's pose. But I want you to keep your hands on your blocks. Don't move them. You're going to bring your knees to the outer edges of the mat. You're going to sit back on your heels I need to move my supports out. I have very long arms. Bringing the head back to neutral, walk the hands back up. Come to sit back on your heels with your knees together. From here, you're going to come to stand any way you'd like. You can curl your toes under and bring yourself up to stand. If we're going to come to stand in Tadasana, mountain pose, lifting up nice and tall through the front of your body. Lift up on the toes, feel the weight shift back. Set the toes down, all four corners of your feet. One hand to the solar plexus, one hand to the sacrum, tucking the tailbone under, feeling yourself be tall. Release your hands to your side, shoulders up by the ears. Drop the shoulder blades down the back. Gaze is forward, chins parallel with the floor. Bring prayer hands together in front of the heart center for Samasthiti. If you so choose, close your eyes here. Lightly crackers. I'm going to turn towards the camera so you can see what I'm having you do. From here, I want you to step your feet out about hips width. I want you to lift up through the front of the body. You're going to lift up on the toes once again and feel the weight shift back in front of the heels and lightly set the toes down. So you're standing on all four corners of your feet. I want you to tuck your tailbone under again and inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Right, left hand grabs hold of the right wrist as you relax your shoulders down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lean to the left. Gaze comes towards the right arm. Coming back to center, switching hands. Right hand, left wrist. Deep inhale. Exhale, lean to the right. Gaze comes towards the left arm. Coming back to center, release your hands to your side. What I want you to do next is place your hands right on your hips as you stand up nice and tall. You're going to roll your shoulders up and back, lift up through your heart center. Bending right where your hands are at the hips as you come forward, leading with the heart center, softening the knees to protect the low back. Release the hands. You're going to grab hold of your elbows or forearms, coming into ragdoll. Shift the weight a little side to side here and lengthen out your spine, using the weight of your upper body and arms. Coming back to center, slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. The head, the neck, and the shoulders are the last things to come up. I'm going to have you inhale, a little upward salute. Exhale, swan dive forward once again. Bringing your hands down, letting them frame either side of your feet. Bend the knees as much as you need to. You're going to come up on your toes. You're going to come to sit down on your bottom and bring the soles of the feet together. And then Konasana, bound angle. You can hold on to the ankles, you can cup the toes. Sit up nice and tall on your sit bones as you relax your shoulders down. Slide the feet out slightly and allow yourself to round right over the legs, bringing the head down towards the feet as you release the back of your neck. Bringing the head back to neutral, come all the way back up. You're going to take your right foot out to the side. I want you to flex the foot as you draw your left heel in. Sitting up nice and tall on your sit bones. Now, if this left knee is up and uncomfortable, you're going to take a block of support, something to put underneath it. Taking your block, your supports that you have, what I want you to do next is put them out in front of you. You're going to lift up through your heart center, and I want you to place your hands on your blocks or your supports, and you can slide them out as you need to. Lowering your heart center down towards the mat, breathing into the back of your body. As you inhale, say to yourself, left. And as you exhale, say to yourself, go. Giving yourself permission to find this pose and allowing yourself to settle and to relax. Bringing the head back to neutral, you're going to slide those supports right back as you come all the way back up. So what's going to happen next is you're going to take these blocks, the block, supports, whatever it is that you're using. You're going to put it over near your left hip. And you want to have them at the right height here because we're actually going to lower down onto our forearms. Now, depending on how you feel today, you can leave this leg nice and straight. You can put your right knee on top of your left, or you can turn the right leg all the way back. What's called the double stack. It doesn't matter. It's whatever feels better for you this morning or this afternoon or whenever you're doing this video. You're going to take your hands and you're going to place them on your block or on your supports. As you turn to face it, you're going to inhale, lift up through the heart center, and you're going to lower down onto your forearms here. You're going to lift up through your heart center. I want you to feel an energy flow from your tailbone all the way out through the top of your head. And then straightening your arms up, turn back to center. You're going to swing your legs back out in front of you. At this time, if you want to, you can move your blocks, your supports over to the side, just getting them out of the way. You're going to bring your left leg out to the side. You're going to draw your right heel in, sitting up nice and tall on your sit bones. Again, knee up, uncomfortable. Make sure you put something underneath it. Once again, taking a block, supports, whatever you're using, put them out in front of you. You're going to inhale, lift up through the heart center. Exhale, walk the hands out, placing them on your blocks or support. If you're able to, you can slide them out. Bringing the head down towards the floor as you breathe into the back of your body. Inhaling, telling yourself let. Exhaling, telling yourself go. Giving yourself permission to find the pose. Allowing yourself to settle and to relax. Bringing the head back to neutral as you slide those supports forward. And again, moving them over towards your right hip, to the side. You want them at whatever height. So even if you just have the one, you can turn it the long way if you only have one block, or if your support is only one. You can turn it sideways so you can put your forearms on it. And again, left leg can stay extended, one knee on top of the other, or turn the leg all the way back in a double stack. You're going to turn to face your supports. Lifting up through your heart center, take a deep breath in, and then lower down onto your forearms. Feeling the stretch from your tailbone up through the top of your head. And then straightening the arms up, coming back to center as you swing your legs back out in front of you. Moving your support so they're not in your way. Sitting up nice and tall in Dandasana, staff pose. I want you to draw your right knee up into the chest. I want you to give it a squeeze. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders, and extend out through your left heel. For Maharishis, this is Sage Pose. And then extending the right leg out. Draw your left knee up into the chest, give it a squeeze. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders, and extend out through the right heel. And then extending both legs out. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lead with the heart center. Fold forward. Grab wherever feels comfortable along your legs as we come into Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, feel as if you press back through water. I want you to bend your knees. You're going to turn so you can roll down on your mat. You want to make sure you have a block or support that's within reach. Place your hands in front of your knees. Inhale, look up at the ceiling. Exhale, chin to the chest. Roll all the way down, draw the knees up into the chest, giving them a squeeze. From here, I want you to cross your ankles, place your hands on your kneecaps, and we'll do knee circles. Start clockwise. Come back to center, change the cross the ankles, change the direction of the circle. Come back to center, uncross the ankles, keep the hands on the kneecaps, individual circles with each knee. Knees together, bring them away from each other. Pretend you're rowing a boat here. Change directions. Come back to center. Inhale, press the knees away. Come out to full arm's length. Exhale, draw the knees in towards the chest. Drop the shoulders down towards the mat. Move with your own breath. Inhale, press away. Exhale, draw the knees in. Drop the shoulders down. One more time, inhale, press away. One more time, draw the knees in, drop the shoulders down. Drop the arms out to the side like a T at shoulder height. Look where your knees are. They're in towards your chest. You want to keep them there. Don't let them drop closer to your feet to make this twist. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, drop your knees over to the right. Gaze remains at the ceiling or all the way over to the opposite hand. Shoulder blades remain on the floor as you breathe into the side of your body. Now, if your left shoulder is lifting up, if this bothers your low back, you're going to drop your knees onto a block or support. If you want to deepen the stretch like I am, have the right hand find the left knee. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. Exhale, drop your knees straight over to the left. Gaze remaining at the ceiling or all the way over to the opposite hand. Shoulder blades remaining on the floor as you breathe into the side of your body. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. Give them a squeeze. Drop your feet to the floor. Take hold of your block or your support, the flat side of it, the wide side of it. You want to slide this part underneath your sacrum, your tailbone, however feels comfortable. You're going to bring your arms out to the side, palms facing up as you bend your knees and extend the legs up into the air. Flex the feet. Pretend there's a wall behind the legs. Check your legs. Make sure they're pressed away towards an imaginary wall and not leaning in towards the body. Close your eyes and begin to bring your focus inward. Begin to feel all the healing effects of this modified inversion. As the blood returns to the core, the heart's not working so hard. Your blood pressure drops. Mind can become soothed and relaxed. And of course, the best part is it boosts the immune system. And then slowly bend your knees. Bring your feet slowly to the floor. Lift yourself up off your block or support. Release the spine back to the floor slowly. And then draw the knees up into the chest. Give them another squeeze. From here, I want you to reach through the knees. Grab hold of your ankles, your feet. First 2 fingers and thumb around the big toes. Knees out towards the armpits, lifting the feet up into the air. As we come into Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose. If you feel like it, you can rock a little side to side here. Just massage out the spine. And yes, you should be smiling because it is such a silly pose. Coming back to center, feet together, knees together. Drop the feet to the floor. Drop the knees out to the sides, soles of the feet coming together. Take your hands, press your thighs away, and feel your spine extend along the floor. Bring one hand to the lower belly and one hand to the upper chest. As you close your eyes, bringing your focus back inward to your breath. As you inhale, feel the belly rise and then the chest rise. As you exhale, feel the chest drop and then the belly drop. A wave of breath flowing back and forth. As you inhale, say to yourself, so. As you exhale, say to yourself, hum. Nothing more than the sounds that you make when you inhale and exhale. And it simply means, I am that. The prana, the life force energy that we breathe in, keeping us alive. From here, reverse the legs, knees together, feet out to the side. Arms come out alongside the body, palms facing up, or rest on the low belly, the hara, whatever feels better for you. Feeling your back muscles widen along the floor as you neutralize your low back. Now, this is the last pose we're going to do before our final relaxation and our shavasana. So if you want to take a moment to put something warm on, like I said, it is November. It's completely understandable. You can take a moment and put something warm on right now. If you find the pose you're in right now comfortable, stay there. If you find the last pose that you were in more comfortable, go back to it. Or you can extend the legs along the floor, allowing the feet to fall open to the side and arms coming out to the side, palms facing up. As you come into Shavasana, we prepare for our final relaxation and our meditation. Surrender yourself to the floor and allow the floor to support you. Settle into the pose, into the moment. As you inhale, say to yourself, let. As you exhale, say to yourself, go. Give yourself permission to find this pose and allow yourself to settle and to relax. You're taking a moment right now to just be in whatever pose you chose. Closing the eyes, take a cleansing breath here. Inhale through the nose and sigh out the mouth. And with your mind's eye, I want you to see yourself just as you are. No judgments, taking in every bit of yourself just the way you are. And holding on to this image of yourself. No judgments, no anything. You are perfect just as you are. I want you to look at this image of yourself and I want you to say, may I be safe. May I feel secure and grounded. May I feel a sense of belonging to the earth. May I know who I am. Continuing to look with your mind's eye at this image of yourself. Say, may I be happy. May I be joyful. May I be content. May I live with bliss. Continuing to look at this image of yourself. May I be healthy. May my body be strong. May my mind be balanced. May I exude well-being. Continuing to look at your mind through your mind's eye at yourself. Say to yourself, may I be peaceful. May I be calm. May I be patient. And may I be loving. Continuing to look at yourself through your mind's eye. May I live with ease. May I relax. May I let go. May I just be. Continuing one more time to look at yourself through your mind's eye. May I be free. May I be free from suffering. May I be free to be me. May I be liberated. Holding on to these feelings, exuding that compassion and that love for yourself. Let the image go. And now, with your mind's eye, with your eyes closed, find an image, a visualization of a loved one. Usually it's the first person that pops into your mind. They need it the most. Somewheres in your psyche, you know this. So thinking about this person, this loved one, holding the image in your mind's eye, looking at this image, say to this image, may you be safe, happy, healthy, peaceful, and free. Feeling the energy of these words as you send them out to your loved one. And then let the image go. Next, I want you to visualize a neutral person. I always joke about this one. I say, this is the person who delivers your paper. This is the person who delivers your mail. This is the person who hands you your coffee at the coffee shop. You know who they are. You might know their name. You smile at these people, you greet them on a regular basis, but you really don't know them. They're neutral. There is someone that's just there. So I want you to picture whoever comes to mind. And I want you to hold the image of them in your mind's eye. And with that image in mind, I want you to say to that image, may you be safe, happy, healthy, peaceful, and free. Feeling the energy of these words. These words come right from your heart center, the Anahata. Send it out to this neutral person in your life. And then let the image go. Next one is a little harder. This is I want you to visualize a person that you really don't care for. This can be a difficult person in your life, okay? It could even be someone you consider to be an enemy, even though I don't like that word, okay? Someone in your life that is difficult, someone that has given you a hard time, someone that is not someone you want to be around. And this is what's so hard about this one, because I'm going to ask you to hold that image of this person. As hard as it is, hold it in your mind's eye. Okay? Hold it as hard as it is to do. And say to this image, because it's going to free you. May you be safe, happy, healthy, peaceful, and free. feeling the energy of these words, sending them out to this difficult person in your life. And then let the image go. Now, this next thing that I'm asking you to visualize is you with all of your loved ones, which is kind of appropriate. It is Thanksgiving. Thinking all your loved ones, picturing yourself with them. Okay. Thinking of all those people gathered together or not on this day. And say to yourself and all of them, may we be safe, happy, healthy, peaceful, and free. Holding this loving image in your mind, feeling these words, and then letting the image go. The next thing I want you to picture is yourself in your wider community. Whether you live in a town, a village, a neighborhood, I want you to think of your community, whatever you consider that to be, wherever you are. Picturing yourself as part of this. Okay. Say to this image, may we be happy, we be safe, happy, healthy, peaceful, and free. And now visualize this light, this metta light that comes from the heart center and sending it out into the world as a whole. Every being, whether they be human or not, every living thing. And say, including yourself, may we all happy, healthy, and free. And now holding on to this image of yourself with everyone and every living thing in this earth. Say these things to yourself. May all beings be safe. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be free. May all beings feel strong and supported. May all beings be loved and cared for. May all beings breathe and relax. May all beings go with the flow of life. May all beings express our unique power. Why are we here? May all beings have open hearts. May all beings listen. May all beings imagine. May all beings connect with their intuition. May all beings connect with our divine nature. May we all love. May we all share. May we all serve. And may we all unite in peace and harmony. Take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose, sigh out the mouth. Surrendering out this energy and love to the world as a whole. When you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, move your hands and feet, bring the awareness back into the limbs. On your next inhale, bring your right arm right alongside your right ear. Exhale, roll over to your right side, simply pause. Continue to bring your awareness back into your body, back into this moment. When you're ready, pressing yourself up to sit, take your time. And we'll take a breath together. We're going to close this practice. Inhale, arms up, palms to touch. Prayer hands come together overhead and down in front of the heart center as you close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it all out. Prayer hands find the third eye spot. Honor the wisdom. Prayer hands find the floor in front of you to honor the location. Prayer hands back to the heart center to honor yourself. Namaste, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. May you be in peace. May you be happy, safe, and free. Namaste.